Hello, hello, hello. This is my first VGC video in like 2 years, and I am very excited about this. And today, I'm gonna be playing with my goat, Mega Venusaur. I've seen a lot of people running him on Sun. I don't think that's the optimal way of running a Mega Venusaur, and here's my current take on how to properly run Mega Venusaur. Um, and first of all, what does it do over Mega Mechanium? So Mega Mechanium's like main thing on Rain is to deal with opposing water types in the Rain matchup. I already have the tools for the Rain matchup. Most of the time, I'm barely bringing Mega Venusaur because in the Rain matchup, I'm not worried about the Basculegion. I'm worried about the Archaludon. In my Mega Venusaur, the only thing I can do versus Archaludon as Mega Venusaur is Leech Seed, then Protect, then Giga Drain and deal 5%. Plus, there's so many good flying types now because I often have Pelipper, and then they either have Salamence or Mega Dragonite. So usually versus Rain, I rely on Archaludon, my own Pelipper, my Basculegion, and either Grimmsnarl or Incineroar as support. Secondly, Mega Venusaur does so well into Dondozo, which is a matchup that Raiden can sometimes struggle into, especially because we boost the damage of Wave Crash. Now, my team already has decent tools for it, but Mega Venusaur just deals with it. It does not matter the set. It does not matter if it's Chesto Rest substitute. It does not matter if it's Oblivious, Max Attack, Order Up. My team basically has a always winning a matchup into Dondoso. If I can get to that Dondoso endgame, it's amazing. But Mega Venusaur does have a lot of circles, mainly versus Metagross, Mega Gengar, Mega Dragonite, and Mega Salamence. I had to figure out some of these issues, and there's some others I want to talk about. Actually, I'm gonna show off my main thought processes. So I knew I wanted Mega Venusaur, and there's only two Pokemon I understand in this format somewhat. Even though Incineroar got a lot worse, I still rely on Incineroar a lot. And then I'm very good with the Grimmsnarl. I feel very comfortable with that Pokemon, so I started off with those things. And I'm like, okay, let's figure this out now. I need a side spam answer to Sneasler Mastic without Incineroar because in the past formats I just used Incineroar, and for the most part the psychic Pokemon didn't really care about Incineroar, couldn't really touch it, and then I could just build my Incineroar physically defensive for the Sneasler. Can't do that anymore because Mastic will just go +2 and then Earth Power and then I die and then I get close combated into like Dark Pulse or whatever. Because that both KOs most Incineroar and covers for like a swap in or whatever. I'm like, okay, I need something for this because Mega Venusaur, I'm almost never bringing into Psy Spam. And after talking to some friends, I figured out that the proper solution is building my Pelipper and Basculegion to be as anti-Sneasler Meowstic as possible. That is why I have some very weird decisions on my Pelipper and Basculegion. My Pelipper is Covert Cloak, but I still have Protect. And I'm made bulky to, for most of the time, Dire Claw is not a two-hit KO. And then my Basculegion is very bulky and has the Lumberry. So as you can tell, if Meowstic decides to protect turn 1, and they are relying on a Sneasler like Sleep or Dire Claw Sleep or whatever, no matter what, they can never get it. And that means that they are vulnerable for turn 2. Wide Guard blocks the expanding force, and Sneasler cannot fake it out. Sneasler can use a Rock Tomb on Pelipper and the Dark Pulse for the kill, and then I just KO the Moustic, and Sneasler can't really touch me, despite the damage drop. Because my Basculegion is just in general very bulky. So that was how I dealt with the first problem. And then, yeah, the first game I ran into it, and I was so happy it worked. Even with the Dark Pulse and Rock Tomb. And then Mega Dragonite, I realized that even with base 145 special attack, if I play with Screen's Archaludon with like Pelipper and Incineroar in the back, I can generally just do very well into that variant of Rain. Um, and then an issue I was having is that even with these tools, my Incineroar, which was I believe like it was like goggles, and instead of glow it had that parting shot. I'm like, okay, I need my Incineroar to be as anti-Metagross and Mega Gengar as possible because Perish Trap still does pretty well into me. And I'm like, okay, first let me worry about the Metagross because that is the larger issue on my team. So what I came up with is, in my opinion, very interesting. I gave my Incineroar Will-O-Wisp. I made it pretty physically defensive, but I also made it 180 adamant. Why? Because this lets me hit as hard as I can with Darkest Lariat, despite being in the rain. Usually, they're not that strong, and Incineroars rely on Flare Blitz to deal consistent damage to Metagross. Mine uses Darkest Lariat in the rain, and I'm fine. And I'm like, okay, but there's another reason why I'm 180 plus adamant. I'm like, okay, I've basically solved Metagross. Like if they have something change them, that's fine. So let me worry about Mega Gengar now. I've committed to all my moves, so I need to figure out my EVs and my item. And I realized, well, I can't swap out. How can I swap out versus Incineroar? Not versus with Incineroar versus Mega Gengar. My only solution was Shed Bell, Shed Tail, you know what I'm referring to, which basically makes it impossible for me to be trapped. So I can still swap out Incineroar whenever I want. So I can lead Incineroar and Basculegion and just swap in the Pelipper anyway. And I'm not worried about fake out. None of those Pokemon can get fake outed. And if I can, it's usually by like a Kangaskhan, who guess what can no longer Mega Evolve. The Lopunny was Scrappy, can't fake out me either. And if you do, like if you decide to bring it and still Mega the Gengar anyway, I don't really care. I am happy with that. Because then none of my Pokemon are trapped, and I'm way less scared of the Perish Trap. So I'm like, okay, now how do I make my Incineroar always kill Mega Gengar? And the only solution I came up with is that, especially with how bad Incineroar is compared to normal, I'm like, okay, if they don't have an opposing Intimidate, which most of the time they don't, they usually just have like Sinistcha and stuff. I want to always be able to KO Mega Gengar. So I calculated for 252 HP Gengar with like 4 defense. I'm like, I need my Darkest Lariat to always kill. And the only way I could do this was with 180 adamant. I'm like, alright. And I've been loving it. It's different from any other Incineroar I've ran. The most I've gotten is 116 plus, but that extra boost feels so good. Now, I have to assume that's solved because even with like 80 games on ladder with this specific type of team, I haven't fought Perish Trap yet, which makes me a bit confused. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the games now. Peace. Okay, Mega Barbarical. Okay, I swear to God, I've laddered for over 150 games. I've never seen this Pokemon before. What? Okay, slash. I mean, yeah, slash DT. Is it Mega Barbarical? Or is it Barbarical Mega? Oh, oh, that's some crazy defenses and attack and tough claws. But it's not a water type. That's interesting. And they have the not Megasaur. They have Sorark. They have Intimidate Crocodile. I think Crocodile could actually be okay here, like in the meta. And they also have Mega Feraligatr. I feel like this team, like this team feels confusing. Like it looks like a rain team with like Rain Dance Whimsicott, but I don't think Whimsicott gets Rain Dance, and it's not. Hmm. Oh, it's Shell Smash. Okay, I need to make sure that does not go up for as long as possible. So I always lead Incineroar. And they have nothing for well played Venusaur. I think I lead those two, and then I have who do I have? I'm not actually a fan of Archer on here. I think I always bring Pelipper. I think Pelipper could actually do pretty well here, especially if that's is it Rock Slide? Oh yeah, I can wildcard that. Now it's just do I want late game screens or do I want the fish? I want the fish for Alligator Whimsicott. So there, my first thought is immediately Tailwind into Thrash. So, but if they are, that's a fake. That's a fraud. That's a fraud. The Feraligator outsped the Whimsicott because the Feraligator got intimidated first. I think that's how it works anyway. Okay, that's a fake. And if that's a fake, that means I can always do this, and then I can always just do Mega Evolve Sludge Bomb. I know who you are! Get out of my house and die! I figured you out. You thought I'd get confused? No, you have me mistaken for an idiot. I always Darkest Lariat here into this slot. No, actually, I think I Darkest Lariat. Wait, no, 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 no. I Flare Blitz the Sinistra, and then I Giga Drain the Zoroark. I'm so smart. Yes, I live. Bye bye, Zoroark. Bye bye, Sinistra. Mega Venusaur. And now I have the fish. And now I have Last Respects. And Pelipper. My fish go. That did only 30. What? How bulky is for alligator? For alligator mega. For alligator mega. It's not even, 125 defense, 160 attack. Why did I give it rain? Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold on. I think I always touch bomb here. I won't lose. Oh, okay, yeah, it has low special defense at least. It's only 93 special defense. That's still kind of high, though. Why are these Mega Pokemon so bulky? Oh, it's probably max HP, too. I'm turning on the timer. Give me this win, please. I might be stupid. Please, 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 please. Alright, I think Sludge Bomb's the correct play, right? Because I need that damage. Phew. Okay, yeah, it's bulky. It's bulky. Let's go. And we load up another one. Alright, we're back in the second battle. And I wanted to bring Venusaur so badly so I can show him off, but I don't know if I bring it. Because it has fixed that, but I don't want to get frozen. And King Gambit's scary, and I have no reason to bring normal Gym Sneasler. Okay, I never bring Incineroar. I think I go Grimmsnarl into the fish, into Pelipper and Archaludon. Because I don't think I can bring Incineroar either. I can't bring Incineroar, I can't bring Venusaur. Okay, this is genuinely perfect. I do Thunder Wave, and to bring out the Archaludon. Become slow. And yes, okay, that's perfect. And I always do a light screen. Is it low kick? It's low kick. I always do reflect into Pelipper. Because I know I'm gonna get low kicks or Iron Head. Miss. Oh, that is so much. But I live because I'm a nerd. And now I Spirit Break. I bring out the Gremlin BF. The couple is now back together. No, the special defense drop. Yes, lower that special attack. And now, Archaludon's the fastest thing on the field. So I can always go with this crazy combo of light screen and body press, but that never kills. That never kills. I have to light screen, and then I have to go for the frost blast. Uh-oh. Let's go. Okay, now body press always kills King Gambit, I believe. And I do that into that. That lived. Another paralyze. Okay, and then they kill it. They killed my Grimmsnarl. And then here I can always go into the Basculation, and Aqua Jet should always KO, even if they bring out the very scary Incineroar. And it's AV. Okay, they bring out the Sneasler. I always go Aqua Jet, and they can't really touch my Lumberry Basculation, so I do that into Electroshock. That's fine. Give me that defense boost, nerd. And here I have both my Rain Abusers with Pelipper in the back. So depending on what I need, I can just go to it. And here I think I can always win this by going Wave Crash into Pelipper. Okay, perfect. And I don't care if I get an Icy Wind. And I can't be burned because of the Lumberry. And now I can do 100 base 150 last respect. They quit. Let's go. I love winning because they paralyzed twice. I am the luck master. No one can outluck me. I'm gonna try doing one more. Let's continue this one streak. Okay, we're fighting Size Spam. This is Venusaur's toughest matchup. Okay, hold on. It's not the Thunderbolt variant. It's Helping Hand. It's throat chop. Uh-oh. Okay, I always and Archelodon. Okay, I always leave Pelipper, Basky Legion, and for the back, because I can't lead anything else. I can't lead anything else. They left. Put on the timer. We need this dub. They're 14:52. What the hell? That was the day my father was born. And then I go Basky. No, not Basky Legion. I go Archelodon in the back. And then do I do it? Do I do it for the soldiers at home? I'm going Venusaur, and nobody can stop me. They reconnected. Oh shoot! I might not. I'm the Venusaur might be a mistake. Okay, we've labbed this out. I've labbed this out so many times. They're a bit weird, but I always wave crash and I always hurricane. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 because I'm faster. I'm always faster. And yeah, I wave crash and I hurricane, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. I live. Die. Oh, perfect. Perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. 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 And now I can go Swamp Man. And I can always leech seed, and then I can always go out into my Archeludon. Venusaur, you were a mistake. I needed you this entire time. Don't. Okay. No, not my Swamp Man. Okay, now here I have a crazy play. I leech seed, and I bring back out the Pelipper. Perfect. And then I always Giga Drain, and I drop a Draco on his butt. It's adamant, god damn it. Okay, I heal from that. Okay, this is fine. I protect. That's fine. I Giga Drain and I pray. I pray. No. I lapped it out. I didn't lap out for Marisold and I hate Adamant Sneasler. Adamant Sneasler's gonna ruin my life. Okay, so that guy was very high rated, so I'm very happy about that. But you can see where Venusaur starts to struggle. I think for future ladder games, I'm going to replace Shed Shell for an item better suit for Archelodon. So maybe the Choppleberry. Um, and then I'ma redo the EVs on my Archelodon to always live a close combat because I am tired of these adamant sneezlers. I am going to cry because of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.